Hey, it's Kevin here. This might be a long video because I'm trying to cover a lot of topics and it's a very complicated topic in general. So let's just begin. Today I want to talk about faith and scientists. So if you hear faith, it's not. I'm not talking about like religious faith. I'm talking about faith in general. So it includes religious faith, but just when you say you believe in something or someone, um, like for example, I believe that Wake Up is a good game. Just an example, or I believe that playing League for 12 hours is unhealthy for you. I don't have like the scientific claims to back it up, but it's just a general, very belief sort of system. And I want to put that on a scale like this. So this end is scientists or like questioning. This end is faith. And what I want to do today is kind of talk through my ideas about being a STEM student and believing in maybe like religious stuff, for example. As you may or may not know, I am I'm a very logical person. So for most of my life, I've fallen here. But in the past few years, I've slowly started shifting to about the middle. Because I realized that science isn't perfect. I mean, you can't break the laws of physics, but it's not enough for society and living in a society, because this side is very important. This side is faith in humanity, faith in other humans, and ultimately faith is trust. I trust in my friends that they will make the right decisions. I trust that my family will take care of me when I'm not in a good state. I trust in the doctors at this end that they are working to do good. And people really like either being all the way at the end here, like science, or all the way here, like faith. And this has been especially relevant in the past decade with the polarization of media and just generally like rage baiting on social media. Because, we saw President Trump get in office and his kind of crowd is very largely on this end. So they're like, I believe this guy will do the right thing for my community. I believe in his words. I believe in his actions. Whereas this side was against that, because this side loves to challenge. Question everything is basically the scientist motto. If you can't prove it with facts, with repeated trials, then it's not true. And, that's kind of like, it creates doubt. But I believe you need a little bit of both, right? So if you're here, you're probably pessimistic. You're probably like, climate change is ruining the world. There's like, humanity is doomed. And if you're on this side, it's the opposite. you're like, oh, we have to believe we'll be okay, but we don't have to do anything because God will save us, for example. And both have valid points, right? But we need to work together. So no matter where we are on the spectrum, I think we need to meet in the middle, because the middle is where progress happens. The middle is where we can work together. The middle is where you have people that believe in other people, who support them, but you also have people who can question the beliefs and actually challenge them and make them think and make them introspective and improve. Quite a while ago, humans believed that the Earth was the center of, the universe. Not even the solar system, but the universe. And now it's common knowledge that the sun is the center of our solar system, and the Earth is just a planet orbiting it. And I've been thinking about this a lot because I think it's related to my cancer diagnosis. So when I got cancer, I was very scared going into surgery. And I believed, I trusted the doctors. But the doctors, they're scientists, or like they're trained professionals. So they were legally obligated to tell me, all the side effects or all the various concerning things that could happen to me, such as losing, motor movement, struggling with communication afterwards, not being able to write or talk or lift anything over 20 pounds. And, it's kind of terrifying to think that you're going to sleep under anesthesia, and when you wake up, you could have a whole different personality, be a different person, and you have no memory of that. You have no recollection of your old self. And that really scared me. And as a logical person, I knew there was nothing I could do about that. It was out of my control. But even though I don't believe in God, I believe that everything will be okay. I had this belief, I had this feeling, and my view changed to where I'm somewhere in the middle area. And everything turned out okay. I'm doing pretty well. And I'm not sure if, there is a God or if someone's actually protecting me, but, it doesn't hurt to just believe in yourself at the very least and be like, I'm strong enough, I can do it. And if you can't do it, then believe in something else, Maybe you believe that the laws of physics will help you in some way, and maybe they will, maybe they won't. If you're a scientist, you can't disprove this. If you're religious, you believe in it. But I think being in the middle and kind of respecting both sides is a good thing. And being in the middle lets you see a very unique perspective of understanding where other people are coming from, but also realizing how to approach them in a way that kind of helps them move away from the extremes. And that's all I had to say for today. And I hope my point came across. I hope you learned something or start thinking about this for yourself. Thank you.